What if reaching the age of 80 does not feel like a celebration, but instead feels like quietly learning how to live in a world that no longer waits for you? Have you ever wondered why many 80-year-old men smile politely in public, yet carry a deep, unspoken silence inside their hearts that few people ever truly notice? Growing older is something people often describe with pride, but very few talk honestly about what it truly feels like from the inside. For a man who reaches the age of 80, life does not simply slow down. It transforms in ways that are physical, emotional, and deeply personal. At this stage of life, many men are no longer chasing success, building careers, or proving their strength to the world. Instead, they are quietly adjusting to changes that arrive without permission. Some of these changes are manageable, while others feel heavy and confusing. This topic matters because many elderly men suffer in silence. Society often celebrates youth, speed, and productivity, while aging men are expected to accept loss quietly and without complaint. By talking openly about these realities, we create understanding, dignity, and emotional comfort. If you are an 80-year-old man listening to this video is for you. And if you love or care for someone at this stage of life, this video may help you see the world through their eyes. Reality 1: the body no longer responds the way it used to. One of the most difficult realities of being an 80-year-old man is realizing that your body no longer listens to you the way it once did. Movements that were once automatic now require intention, effort, and patience. Standing up from a chair may take a few seconds longer. Walking across a room may require balance and focus. Even getting out of bed in the morning can feel like a small challenge that demands energy before the day has even begun. This physical decline is not just about discomfort. It affects confidence. Many men remember a time when they were strong, dependable, and physically capable. Watching that strength fade can feel like losing a part of your identity. Have you ever looked at your hands or your reflection and quietly wondered when everything started to change? Reality 2: independence slowly slips away. Independence is deeply connected to dignity, especially for men. At 80, that independence often becomes fragile. Driving may no longer feel safe. Managing daily tasks may require assistance. Medical appointments may depend on someone else's availability. Needing help does not mean weakness, but it can feel that way emotionally. Many elderly men struggle with asking for support because they spent most of their lives being the provider, the decision-maker, and the protector. This loss of independence can create feelings of frustration, sadness, and even guilt. Some men worry about being a burden to their family, even when their family is happy to help. Have you ever hesitated to ask for help, even when you needed it, simply because you did not want to trouble anyone? Before we move on, I want to ask you a gentle question. Have you noticed any of these signs in your own life? If yes, please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this information is helping you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Vault. Also, make sure you watch this video till the end because the remaining points are just as important and may protect your health. Reality 3: loneliness becomes more common than company. Loneliness is one of the quietest but most painful realities of being 80 years old. Over time, friends move away, fall ill, or pass on. Social circles shrink not because of choice, but because of life itself. Even when family members are present, emotional loneliness can remain. Conversations may feel rushed. People may be distracted by their phones or responsibilities. An elderly man may feel that his stories are no longer interesting or relevant. Loneliness does not always mean being alone. Sometimes it means feeling unseen, unheard, and emotionally disconnected. Have you ever sat quietly, wishing someone would simply ask how you are really doing? Reality 4: the world moves too fast. At 80, the world can feel overwhelming. Technology advances quickly, language changes, and social behavior shifts. What once felt familiar may now feel confusing or distant. Many elderly men feel left behind, not because they lack intelligence, but because the world rarely slows down to include them. Learning new devices can feel intimidating, and asking for help can feel embarrassing. This gap between generations can create isolation. It may feel as though society no longer values patience, experience, or wisdom. Do you ever feel like the world speaks a language you were never taught? Reality 5, health becomes a daily thought. Health at 80 is no longer something you think about occasionally. It becomes part of everyday life. Doctor visits, medications, physical discomfort, and ongoing monitoring become routine. Even minor symptoms can create worry because recovery is slower and complications feel more serious. Many elderly men carry quiet anxiety about their health, especially during the night when thoughts become louder. This constant awareness of the body can be mentally exhausting. It requires emotional strength to accept limitations while still finding peace. Do you find yourself listening more closely to your body now than ever before? Reality 6, respect is not always given automatically. Many 80-year-old men experience a painful shift in how they are treated by others. People may interrupt them, speak slowly as if they cannot understand, or dismiss their opinions altogether. This loss of respect can be deeply hurtful, especially for men who spent decades being leaders, workers, and providers. Feeling ignored or underestimated can quietly damage self-esteem. Respect should not fade with age, yet many elderly men feel it slipping away. Have you ever felt invisible in a conversation simply because of your age? Reality 7, purpose becomes harder to define. For many men, work once provided structure, identity, and purpose. At 80, retirement is long past, and days can feel empty without clear roles or responsibilities. Without purpose, time can feel heavy. Some men struggle with feeling useful or needed. This does not mean they lack value, but rather that society offers fewer opportunities for them to contribute. Finding purpose at this stage requires redefining what meaning looks like. What gives your days a sense of importance now? Reality 8, emotions are often kept inside. Many men were raised to hide emotions and remain strong. At 80, emotions may become more intense, but expressing them can still feel uncomfortable or unsafe. Feelings of sadness, regret, or fear may remain unspoken. Some men worry that sharing emotions will make them appear weak or vulnerable. This emotional silence can lead to isolation and inner pain. Being heard can be healing, but many elderly men do not know where to turn. Have you ever wished someone would simply listen without judgment? Reality 9, memories bring both comfort and pain. At 80, memories become powerful companions. They remind you of love, achievement, and meaningful moments. But they also bring reminders of loss, mistakes, and people who are no longer here. Living with memories can feel like living in two worlds at once. The past feels vivid, while the present feels quieter. Balancing these emotions requires strength and self-compassion. Do your memories bring peace, sorrow, or a mixture of both? Reality 10, mortality feels real and close. At 80, the idea of life ending is no longer distant. It becomes real and personal. Friends pass away. Health declines. Time feels limited. This awareness can bring fear, but it can also bring clarity. Many men reflect deeply on forgiveness, gratitude, and legacy. Facing mortality can be frightening, but it can also inspire deeper appreciation for each remaining day. What do you hope your life will be remembered for? Being an 80-year-old man comes with harsh realities, but it also carries deep wisdom, resilience, and quiet strength. These years are not about speed or achievement. They are about reflection, presence, and meaning. If you are at this stage of life, know that your experiences still matter. Your stories still have value. Your voice still deserves to be heard. Thank you for spending this time with the Wisdom Vault. If this video brought you comfort or understanding, please like it, share it with someone who may need it, and subscribe for more calm, respectful content created especially for you. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, you are not alone on this journey.